I feel like um, my mindset was just to take advantage of the opportunities that I was given. So whether that was 5 plays, 10 plays, 15, I think it ended up being 18. Just taking advantage of those plays and just developing my skill set and just continue to be able to create a bigger role for myself moving forward.
Can you scoot up to the mic for me?
Yep. You hear me?
Did you have an indication that you'd earned that bigger opportunity by things that have been coming along in practice?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think it just came down to a matter of consistency and showing up to practice every day, and being a good, consistent practice player every day, and that has led to more opportunity. And the plan is that that'll just continue moving forward in the future. What's up, Zach? How's my blocking? It's good, especially going against guys like the defensive ends that we have in practice. And I mean, on a serious note, just during through spring ball, and then obviously training through the summer, then being able to go to fall camp and going against some of our DNs, they do a really good job, and just so that's what is able to develop me a lot. And then when it came to game time, it's like going from fighting your older brother to your younger brother. So it's good. It was good practice, just kind of having the off season to go against some bigger guys. Then I don't know, when it gets to the season, it's almost a little easier.
Geez, that block for Travion is 10 out of 10. I don't know. How do you grade that one?
I'd grade it like a 6.5, 7. I think. Yeah, I think I created a good movement, but I think I got to keep my hands inside, and there's a lot of technical things that I can do to be better on it. But that's kind of my mindset, the kind of the player that I think I can be. I think one of the big questions was, I mean, what would I be able to block? And I want to be able to prove that on every opportunity I'm given, my mindset is to put somebody on the ground, and that's kind of where my head's at.
You always seemed like you took pride in that even when you were a wide receiver.
Yeah. I think that's one thing that I embrace about the position of tight end. It's just there's something about the idea of there's a man across from you. It's not too. There's some plays where it's just really not too complicated. It's me versus you. Who wants it more, me or you? Right here. That kind of mindset and that kind of feeling. I kind of fell in love with it, and I like the direction it's going. I just want to keep that moving forward.
As a former wide receiver, that comes naturally to you catching balls.
Yeah.
More pride at this point in the blocking?
It's felt like that. It's felt like that. It almost it gets to a certain point where it almost feels like I kind of have the catching and the route running kind of in the back pocket, and it's almost like, I don't know, if you were we're talking about a weightlifter, someone that's just you've done press all throughout high school. That's what everyone does in high school. Then when it gets to the next level and you're in college, you kind of need to develop your back a little bit. So like that's kind of how I feel. You can kind of compare. I see that, Nico. You can compare that to. You can kind of compare that to football when it comes to blocking. I really needed to develop it, and so that's kind of I've been just harping on it and getting after it.
Are you fully like a tight end body yet, or are you still working toward that?
I think, I mean, in my mind, I'm a fully a tight end, but physically, I think I'll always have some ways to go. Whether that's in the next couple years or even year 3, 4 in the NFL. Like I think tight end is a very developmental position. It's not something that you get overnight, and it's something that you need to continue to harden your body over time and just be able to play more confident and fast and create movement off the line of scrimmage. And there's a lot of roles that we have that kind of go into it. So just getting better at all of those. But I know that I'm definitely have came a long way.
How far from last year? How far from even like December?
It's just been a matter of confidence boost as well. Like I mean, obviously physically I'm better, but I mean me right now compared to how much physically stronger and better am I than 3 months ago? I mean, sure I'm maybe a little bit, but it's a matter of confidence. Like how many times have you done it? You know what I'm saying? And so I've been just getting better and just being able to play faster, and that's kind of what started to make the difference.
For you guys in this offense, how important was it to get that big time block that you had on the touchdown on video? You're still one of, I mean,
Yeah.
the other team now has to, the other teams now have to take you seriously if you follow my draft. Not that they were
Yeah.
before.
No.
What does this mean for the offense and maybe for your role going forward?
That you got to respect me in the run game as well. You can't just treat me as a big receiver. If you want to bring a small guy in the game and and play against me that way, I'm gonna prove a point that a small guy is gonna get beat up pretty bad down there.
Yeah, but you almost needed to do that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I mean,
what you're about.
yeah, I totally agree, and I think that's something that coaches kind of take care of, what they want to get out there. But for me, my mindset is whatever. I don't care if it's whatever play, if it's a route, if it's any kind of run block. My job is to execute the play. So I hear what you're saying, but like where my mindset is. I never really think kind of that way. It's more just like I want to kill the dude across from me.
How many pounds bigger are you than 2 years ago?
2 years ago, I was about 210, 212. I'm at 240. Yeah.
Does it feel like it when you're out there blocking?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I feel it. I feel every pound of it in the run game and the pass game.
Coach Day was saying that when you first went in the game on Saturday, they were playing you like a receiver.
Yeah.
Later in the game,
Yep.
they were playing you like a tight end. Is that something you noticed?
Yeah, I actually didn't notice it during the game. Coach Mick made a comment to me during I think it was like the next. I think when we came back in on Sunday. I think Coach Mick made a comment to me. I didn't really notice it until he said that, and then once he said that, I was like, oh, that does make sense. They kind of changed the look up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Man, you might get a super favorable match.
Right. See, I see where you're going. So then the moment they bring a bigger guy on me, then there comes the mismatch for the pass game. It's almost like pick your poison, and it's my job to be able to be dominant in both areas. So no matter what they do, I'm able to execute at a high level.
How much pride does that give you to see that, hey, I was doing my job as a blocker, so they had to start accounting for that?
I mean that's cool. I mean not too big of a sense of pride. Just more of I'm hungry just to do it again. You know, I kind of want more. I'm kind of already past it. You know, at this point I've already had a whole other week of practice. I kind of forgot about it. It's what am I going to do this week against Toledo?
What are you gonna do this weekend?
Time will tell. We'll see. Just I'm gonna play hard.
Yeah, what do they look like on video? Obviously, they shut down Massachusetts, but
Mhm.
what do you see about that?
I mean, I don't know. As far as I see opportunity for myself to be able to play fast and violent and physical. You know, that's what I see when I look at any other team. I just see, you know, opportunity for me to play fast and violent and control what I can control. And you know, the good Lord has a way of just making everything work out in the way it's supposed to go.
Thanks, man. You took blocking things like that seriously when you were a receiver.
Yeah.
Like at the end of a game or the end of practice when you were reviewing, is your self-analysis different now as a tight end, like what a successful day was? 'Cause even though
Oh,
you
yeah.
did some of those things
Yep.
before, it was about routes, it was about catches,
Yeah.
beating a guy. How do you assess like what is success?
That's actually a good point. Yeah, my perspective on what a good practice or a good game. Like I walked off the field of that game. I felt a sense of confidence. Like that felt really good. And 2 years ago, that would have been like, man, that was a Terry. I didn't get to catch that game. But yeah, my perspective has changed on like, you know, what's a positive and what's a negative. And I think just the position change has done that.
Like you could have your best game of the year and they don't even target.
Right. That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
How do you feel like you and Cade and Mitch complement each other when you're all out there?
I think we complement each other very well. I think we're all different in our own ways as well. So like, I mean, Mitch being more of the fullback kind of body, Cade being like the big bruiser, and then me being able to just kind of do a little bit of both of the route running and have my presence felt in the blocking game as well. So we all kind of have our own niche, and I think as a collective group, it's just our job just to play to the best of our abilities and complement each other the best we can.
Do you think that makes this offense more multiple, that you guys have those different skill sets to attack this defense in different ways?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like, the more weapons you have, I feel like the more things that defenses have to prepare for, and the more things that defense have to prepare for, allows us just to execute our job a little bit better. And the more they're thinking, the more we're playing fast, and it's a good day for the Buckeyes.
You guys split. I mean, in terms of the pass game and run game, it's pretty split down the middle.
Yeah.
And like you said, you're pretty versatile on both sides as well. How much do you kind of enjoy that role of knowing, like, if we want to pass, I can have a role here. If we want to run, I can have a role here.
Right. Yeah, I enjoy it for sure. I mean, to be honest, like I wouldn't have even guessed that it was split, like, you know, 50-50 or even close to that. I never, you know, it's when you're really in it, you kind of forget to think about those things. You know, you're always thinking about the next play ahead. You know, it's almost like I said earlier, like that game behind me is gone. When I finish a play, that play is almost gone. It's almost like the next play. So you don't really think about it. You kind of think about your mindset is just to put a great thing on tape and execute at a very high level on each play, whether that's a pass or a run, whatever the case is. You just want to execute on a very high level.
Gene, thank you very
Cool.
much.
All right. Appreciate you guys.